Okay, today I'm going to be talking about stress management, how you can use it in your daily life. We all have stress, even Buddhist monks, okay, have stress. What would you consider to be the source of your stress? Is it exam? And what do you think is the source of your stress in your case? Exam. Okay. Okay. What about you girls? Exam. What about you? Exam also. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Sometimes it's about our attitude towards our environment, including human environment, how we relate to them, or how we react to the way they see us, and we call that social pressure. Okay? So I'm going to show you one video clip, how people cope with pressure.
Deep down, I keep feeling this pain in my chest. I got kicked out of my house.
The panic attacks.
I, like many other teens, have struggled with anxiety.
My social anxiety.
Really bad anxiety and depression.
I used to go to school just completely exhausted every single day because I'd be up all night worrying.
I felt kind of like a ghost roaming through the halls.
The stress made me sick.
It's just a lot of repetitional thinking about like if there is a purpose to life, whether if there is any reason to continue forth or to just cut it short.
Take a second and breathe and reflect on what you feel.
Awareness to who I really am and how I matter.
Finding balance.
It really feels like a place where you can be yourself.
We can be authentic.
Feel safe.
Safe?
I was like on the verge of suicide before taking the class, and my family didn't really know what else to do. I was in counseling and seeing a therapist and taking medicine. Spending the first semester in this class really helped me get past that point and not let the mental illnesses I struggle with take over my life. So class brought a lot.
Anytime I start to feel overwhelmed, drop down, I put my head down. I was like, all right, let's think. I just started breathing, and it's just really helpful. It's easy to get mad. It's not easy to get angry and then bring yourself down. Me growing up, I was always told meditation and stuff was things that priests or it was a girl thing. But then you grow up a little bit and you're meditation is just you taking care of yourself, and everybody should take care of themselves.
It's real stuff. It's what you need.
You learn these tips for life skills that actually bring you together and interweave with everyone else.
Being able to share.
Direct my attention and stay present.
I can break my fear.
I now know how to turn my attention to my breath, calm myself down.
I knew that I could help myself.
Observe life more.
How to speak in a way that makes people want to open up to you.
Show myself loving kindness.
Learning how to control my anger. I also learned how to, be more of a better listener.
This class means everything to me right now. It honestly feels like 50 pounds is lifted off my shoulders.
I truly believe that this class has saved my life and changed it for the better.
Thinking about what the mindfulness class at my school has done for my community and my school in general, it's been groundbreaking.
I think it's just a really valuable class, and I honestly wish that it was at every high school in the U.S.
If there was a mindfulness class in every high school,
I feel like this world would be a totally different place because I feel like there'd be a lot more understanding.
And there would be a lot more respect in the world.
If mindful studies was in every school in the world, we'd all become much better listeners.
Somebody says something, somebody doesn't like that, has to retaliate. But if we had mindfulness, we can learn to accept that my reality is different from yours.
I think a lot of that tension is caused by people not really knowing how to handle themselves and their feelings and emotions.
You don't have to be a politician to change the world. You can just be in a mindfulness class. That's how I feel.
I have the ability to overcome obstacles. I have the ability to achieve like never before, and I have the ability to be who I am, loving who I am, and taking that love with me and spreading it everywhere else I go.
Mainly they talk about social pressure. I'm sure exam was part of it. I want you to discuss in pair, okay, and how people react to social pressure. You talk about exams, you can talk about what kind of emotional reaction you have as a reaction to that, or you can also talk about social pressure, your relationship with your environment, and what kind of emotion you go through, maybe fear and that sort of thing. I'll give you about 3 minutes. Okay, please. Okay, thank you. Thank you. This time, we're going to be listening to the same video. I want you to pay attention to the emotional reaction. Okay, what type of emotional reaction some of them have? And after one semester, okay, one semester of meditation practice, mindfulness meditation practice, just in the class, not the whole day, not the whole hour, just a few minutes each day. And what kind of benefit they get. So first, the problem they have, especially the emotional reaction to social problem. And the second one, how they feel after the meditation practice.
Deep down, I keep feeling this pain in my chest.
I got kicked out of my house.
The panic attacks. I, like many other teens, have struggled with anxiety, my social anxiety.
Really bad anxiety and depression.
I used to go to school just completely exhausted every single day because I'd be up all night worrying.
I felt kind of like a ghost roaming through the halls.
The stress made me sick.
It's just a lot of repetitional thinking about like if there is a purpose to life, whether if there is any reason to continue forth or to just cut it short.
Take a second and breathe and reflect.
The second part is about the practice and the benefit that they got. So far, they have discussed about the problem. And if you would help me digest this, what are the emotional issues you heard from them?
Whenever I feel stress, mainly having to deal with my older sister, I often feel
Helpless. Sad.
They listen, but they don't act on it. They let my sister verbally abuse me.
Oh, okay.
My older sister.
Okay. Thank you. And what the emotional reaction or the kind of emotional suffering that they had, even physical. The first two, they talk about panic, and that affects also their sleep. And they have fear. Some of them, depression, and some very dark feeling that they have. But after that, the school arranges for them.
Deep down, I keep feeling this pain in my chest.
I got kicked out of my house.
The panic attacks.
I, like many other teens, have struggled with anxiety.
My social anxiety.
Really bad anxiety and depression.
I used to go to school just completely exhausted every single day because I'd be up all night worrying.
I felt kind of like a ghost roaming through the halls.
The stress made me sick.
It's just a lot of repetitional thinking about like if there is a purpose to life, whether if there is any reason to continue forth or to just cut it short.
Take a second and breathe and reflect on what you feel.
Awareness to who I really am and how I matter.
Finding balance.
It really feels like a place where you can be yourself.
We can be authentic.
Feel safe.
Safe?
I was like on the verge of suicide before taking the class, and my family didn't really know what else to do. I was in counseling and seeing a therapist and taking medicine. Spending the first semester in this class really helped me get past that point and not let the mental illnesses I struggle with take over my life. So class brought a lot.
anytime I start to feel like overwhelmed, like drop down, I put my head down. I was like, all right, let's think. I just started breathing, and it's just really helpful. It's easy to get mad. It's not easy to get angry and then like bring yourself down. Me growing up, I was always told like meditation and stuff was things that like priests or like it was a girl thing. But then you grow up a little bit and you're like, meditation is just you taking care of yourself, and everybody should take care of themselves.
It's real stuff. It's what you need.
You learn these tips for life skills that actually bring you together and interweave with everyone else.
Being able to share.
Direct my attention and stay present.
I can break my fear.
I now know how to turn my attention to my breath, calm myself down.
I knew that I could help myself.
Observe life more.
How to speak in a way that makes people want to open up to you.
Show myself loving kindness.
Learning how to control my anger. I also learned how to, be more of a better listener.
This class means everything to me right now.
It honestly feels like 50 pounds is lifted off my shoulders.
I truly believe that this class has saved my life and changed it for the better.
Thinking about what the mindfulness class at my school has done for my community and my school in general, it's been groundbreaking.
I think it's just a really valuable class, and I honestly wish that it was at every high school in the U.S.
If there was a mindfulness class like in every high school,
I feel like this world would be a totally different place because I feel like there'd be a lot more understanding.
And there would be a lot more respect in the world.
If mindful studies was in every school in the world, we'd all become much better listeners.
Somebody says something, somebody doesn't like that, has to retaliate. But if we had mindfulness, we can learn to accept that my reality is different from yours.
I think a lot of that tension is caused by people not really knowing how to handle themselves and their feelings and emotions.
You don't have to be a politician to change the world. You can just be in a mindfulness class. That's how I feel.
I have the ability to overcome obstacles. I have the ability to achieve like never before, and I have the ability to be who I am, loving who I am, and taking that love with me and spreading it everywhere else I go.
This is about your age group. I'd like to show you.
When I do a mindful activity, it feels very quiet and calming and centered, like I'm the only person in the room.
Schools are places where there's a lot of noise, there's a lot of conflict, a lot of dysregulated nervous systems.
When they come in the morning, we do mindful practice, and sometimes they come upset or tired, but they know that they can find calmness in their breathing. It helps them to focus.
Sometimes, like when people bother me a lot, I'll be like a less calm student, like have a lot of anger.
What if we just created a space where we could take a moment to really come back to what's most important?
Mindfulness is like where you go to a quiet space and focus on your breath and what's around you. It's like for another way to cool down when you're mad. When I can't figure out the answer to a question on a test, I get really stressed sometimes, but then I stop and then I notice what I'm doing.
That pause impacts our well-being, but it impacts how we react and respond.
I say, okay, right now I'm feeling very angry. I need to calm down. And then I say, I can do this if I review it one time. Maybe I just need to count down from 10.
To move towards these 21st century skills, there's so many foundational pieces that help those things happen. While we're breathing in and breathing out, if our mind starts to wander till lunch or thinking about other things, and as soon as we realize we're thinking, we can come right back. It's like we're getting our minds ready to just stay right where we are.
My mind is
Like it wandered off to like a place that's calm and peaceful.
Oh, wow. How did that feel?
It felt great.
It's a way for us to approach supporting children's social emotional development. Kids need to be taught skills really intentionally. Mindfulness has helped me just kind of slow it down a little bit and just be really present for parents and for students, acknowledging teachers' needs.
Teachers have a lot of stress. Mindfulness had helped my practice and become a better teacher, having the calmness that the kids need to solve their problems, to being able to learn better.
By starting with the adults in the community, we're helping the whole community. It impacts our ability to listen and to relate to other people and have empathy, build resilience and confidence in kids, which is so powerful.
When I do mindfulness, I feel calm and I have confidence.
When I do mindfulness, I feel calm and steady. If everyone in the world practiced mindfulness, it would be more peaceful and they wouldn't be as afraid to express themselves and tell themselves to calm down. If everybody used it, there wouldn't be as much problems.
One thing that both video one aspect that they haven't touched on, and which I think very important, you will see in other study and the actual practice and also in other videos, is not just mindfulness, but one quality, one most important quality of mindfulness is called non-judgmental mindfulness. Not to judge good or bad. Say, if I have fear, instead of judging, this is bad feeling, and trying to suppress that. Instead of doing that, I should just acknowledge, oh, this is fear. This is fear. I should be kind to myself. Kindness is important. So, non-judgmental mindfulness, to be not to be judgmental, is considered to be a form of kindness. So we are going to be doing a short practice here, okay, sitting on chair, and later maybe we can move to somewhere on the floor. Sitting on the floor, but for this one, we are going to meditate for about 4 minutes. But for 4 minutes, and we're going to observe our breathing. When we observe our breathing, you will certainly find your mind wandering, getting distracted by something else, by what you did during the week, what you want to do tomorrow, if you're flying out, for example. As a result, you are no longer focusing on your breath. But that doesn't matter. By the time you realize that, just acknowledge the wandering mind. We call that autopilot mind. Autopilot mind. Mind that is automatic. We don't actually have the intention to think that particular issue. It just happens. And it happens to everybody. So, when your mind starts having automatic thought, you just label them. This is auto-thinking, this is auto-thinking, this is auto-thinking. Just label the 3 times or 4 times, then let it go and return to the breath, return to your breathing. Sometime, this is not going to be long, just 4 minutes. Sometimes, even when you sit just for 4 minutes, you will feel some discomfort, physical discomfort. And I'm going to ask you not to move, okay? Not to move for 4 minutes, not to move. Instead, observe how your mind is reacting to the discomfort. If you wish to move, that's an impulse. Observe that impulse. Observe the intention to move. Not so much the intention, but it's the habit to move. Then come back to breathing. So breathing is the center. The rest is the secondary objects. First, I want you to get your posture right. Just put your feet on the ground and keep your feet together. Keep your feet together. And then also your hand together. Your hand together on your lap. Then your body straight. Body straight. Look ahead. And for each in-breath, okay, count 1 to 6. This is an older group, so count 1 to 6 for each in-breath. Then just let it go, the out-breath, easily. I'm going to time it for 4 minutes. Okay, we can start now. We close our eyes, gently close our eyes. Focus on breathing. Count 1 to 4 for each in-breath. Your mind will not be on breathing throughout. Not all the time. Sometimes it will be on the breath, sometimes on automatic thoughts, sometimes on physical discomfort. And that's okay. That's okay. You're trying to stay connected with breathing by focusing on the in and out. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take a long and comfortable breath. If you have physical discomfort, be kind to yourself. Pay attention to that feeling. You don't have to suppress it. You don't have to run away from it. Something that we feel often. Okay, thank you. Thank you. How do you feel? Just talk to your friend, talk to the people next to you, just a little. Okay, thank you. Thank you, that's great. The reason I asked you to talk to people after meditation is just to listen to their experiences so that you don't feel alone. Sometimes people listen to their own thought and they thought they were alone. They isolate themselves. So it's good to talk to your friends what you feel. I'm going to show you one video clip, very short one, just 3 minutes. And it's about mindfulness, it's about emotion management.
Hi, I'm Susan Verde, and today I'm going to read the book I Am Peace, written by me and illustrated by Peter H. Reynolds. There are times when I worry about what might happen next and what happened before. The thoughts in my head are like rushing water, and I feel like a boat with no anchor, being carried away. I give myself a moment I take a breath, and then I tell myself it's all right. I feel the ground beneath my feet and steady myself. And start to notice the here and the now. My thoughts begin to settle. My mind begins to clear. I am peace. I can watch my worries gently pop and disappear. I let things go. I can say what I feel inside out loud. I know myself. I can share kindness with others. I make a difference. Oh, and look what happened. The seeds drop. And all of a sudden, something starts to grow. I can hug a tree and thank it for its beauty and strength. I connect to nature. I can watch the clouds make shapes against the sky. I know wonder. I can taste and smell and touch and hear and see what is all around me. I use my senses. I can feel my breath fill my whole body. I tune into me. Now the water is still. I have found my anchor and everything is all right. I don't need to worry about before or after. I am in this moment. I am peace. Now I share my peace with others and hope that it is carried away to those who need it. And I dream we are peace. And that is the end. Thank you.
This video, as you can see very clearly, it talks about emotional problem. Then it gives us solution. The emotional problem, whenever we have it, we usually think about the past or the future, what might happen. What might happen if I go to uni, and what has happened, that's in the past, never at the present moment. So when we do meditation, observing breathing in and out, breathing is happening here, right now, in the present moment. We train the mind to focus on the present. And the mind is not happy there. It's not happy at the present moment. It's not happy on the breath. If we don't breathe, we know how serious is that. But we are not interested even in breathing. The mind is distracted to the past or to the future. We can't really be on the present moment 100%. Even Buddhist monks who have been practicing meditation like me for many years, I can't focus on the present moment 100% yet. So we are going to find easy way. I'm going to show you another one. In Burmese or in Pali, we call this mudita. Mudita is to focus on something positive in life. It's funny that people, they have a lot of positive things in life, but that's not something they give time to. They dedicate a lot of time to something that upsets them. If somebody, maybe today one person praises you, the other person upsets you. You go home, you remember only one person. Who you will remember? The person who upsets you, that sticks in your mind. That's because unknowingly we train our mind connecting with negativity, not something positive. So today, I'm going to ask you to practice it with me, to focus positive things in your life. But first, we're going to watch one video clip. This is from the University of California, San Francisco.
Feeling stressed out at work? Try this exercise. It could make a big difference for you and your health. Science tells us that when we are in this positive, relaxed state, our stress hormones fall, our anti-aging hormone rises, our immune system is strengthened, and we are triggering our parasympathetic rest and restore response. Put your awareness on your heart and feel your heart. Now imagine that you are breathing into the heart space around your heart. Breathe a little slower and a little deeper than usual. About 5 or 6 seconds in and out. Now bring to mind a positive aspect of your life, or a person or a place that you appreciate, and let yourself feel that appreciation, that gratitude. And if it feels natural, let yourself smile. Now radiate this feeling out to your family, to your friends, your co-workers, the campus, the city, the planet. This is potent medicine. You can do it anytime, any place. You are your own pharmacist.
This time we're going to be doing a longer reflection. So I want you to come with me somewhere in this room, sitting on the floor. Where would you choose? Here or over there? Okay, let's go there. Let's go there. We're going to sit in a circle, in a big circle, in a huge circle. Come on. Can you move out a little bit so that everybody can fit in? Okay. No, move out so that we can fit. Move back a little bit, move back. Just one row, please, just one row. Just one row. We have big enough space. Can you move a little bit so that everybody can fit in? Come here, next to me, come here, next to me. We have more space. Come on, come closer to me, come closer to me. And more people this side, more people. Can we just make one row, please? Can we just make one row? Okay, thank you. Very good. Just one row, okay. Maybe you can move this way a little bit. Come on, yeah, a little bit more. Just one or two people. We can fit all in. You can move back a little bit so that everybody can fit in. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you. Oh, you're squeezing yourself there. Okay. Positive things in your life I'm going to ask you to focus not so much on the results of your test, not so much the results of your exam, but more on the process, the growing process. That's the effort you put into. Okay. I want you to think about your 2 favorite subjects, not just 1, 2 favorite subjects, and how you work hard trying to improve those 2. I want you to think about details, okay? Details of your effort. Revisit your classroom, your textbooks, your library, your computer, your iPad, tablet, things that you use in your study. And if you're interested, say, in biology, try to see the picture, the diagram, the titles of the chapters, how you work hard learning those things. I want you to appreciate your own effort, because this is related to growth mindset, which we are going to be talking about after the break. Usually people don't focus on their effort, they focus on the results. And they always compare themselves with other people. But learning the subject that is your favorite, you can't do that alone. You need a teacher, you need textbooks, you need a good school like this. You need, if science is your favorite subject, you need scientists to research, to explore, and then write those books that you're using. You need other people who are equally hardworking. So what I want you to do is to appreciate those people also, to appreciate them. So first, to appreciate yourself. Second, to appreciate your teacher, and then you extend the recognition to the scientists. For example, if it's science that you pick up, to the scholars, if English is what you're going to choose, scholars of many generations, maybe people who print your textbooks. And don't forget your parents, just trying to see how they work hard to make a good life and to send you to this wonderful school. Okay, this time is going to be about 10 minutes. We're going to sit for 10 minutes. After that, we will share what we have reflected on, and then we take a break. Okay, just come here. Yes. You're going to sit upright like this, okay? Try to sit upright, and if possible, not to move many times. It's okay to move once or twice, okay? Not to move many times. You're going to begin with mindfulness of breathing. Mindfulness of breathing maybe for half a minute, and then I remind you to go on thinking about positive things in your life, recognizing positive things. I think they're a little bit squeezed over there. Can you move this way a little bit? Come on, this way a little bit. Okay. 10 minutes, okay? Look at here. 10 minutes. Okay, now lightly close your eyes and do this positive thinking meditation. Breathe in and out, slow and gentle. Deep and slow breathing. Now start thinking about one subject, one of the two subjects that you like most, you enjoy learning most. How you put in a lot of effort learning it. Visualize yourself sitting and working in the school, at home, in the library. Embrace your own effort. They belong to you. They are your real asset. These are the things that can make you feel good. Think about the subjects that you're most interested in. now 2 subjects, second one, and then move on to the people who make it possible for you to learn the subjects you most enjoy. The people who wrote the books, the many people who study and bring together so much knowledge, generation after generation, passing it down, expanding it, deepening it, so that we have a clearer, more comprehensive body of knowledge. The knowledge of science that we have today is much better than the knowledge level during our parents' time. Appreciate your teachers, recognize their hard work. And then appreciate the hard work of your parents, how they go to work, how they solve problems. Every business has problems, so we learn how to solve them. That's how we grow. Okay, now the time is up. Thank you. I want you to share with everyone before everybody to share with everyone else. Before you do that, I want to share with you how I came from a very humble background in a small town in Shan State. And I have always been a monk. In the monastery, English was not part of our curriculum. And I had to, during my holiday, I had to find teacher outside to teach me English We only had 1 month holiday each year. I could do that when I was about 17. That each year I only had 1 month to learn English. And we didn't have many English schools, certainly no international school those days. I'm talking about 45 years ago. Yeah. But I worked my way up, and finally I went to Oxford University and I got my PhD from there. All the way I recognized how hard I worked, how I always did my best. And I rejoice in that. And I recognize many people who helped me along the way. My teachers, my friends, sometimes they gave me encouragement. And one of my friends, when he knew that I was going to Oxford University, he wanted to support me financially, but he didn't have money. He found some money, $5, $5. He gave me. I never forget him. Like that. At Oxford, I was so amazed. So many libraries, not just one. More than 100 libraries scattered around the town. During my time, there were 13 million books. 13 million books. Okay, so that's what I was thinking about. And my mother couldn't read because she was never sent to school. She was illiterate. She was very bright, but she never had the opportunity. So I appreciated her support. I feel that she planned and sent me to Oxford. She didn't give me any money because she didn't have it. But nevertheless, I appreciate her. Okay, thank you. Can we start with you from here? You can say whatever you like, what you're thinking about. Okay, next, you just pass. If you want to say something, just share it with us. What's your favorite subject?
Math.
Okay, and were you thinking about how hard you work for that? Do you appreciate your teacher?
Yes.
Very good, very good. Okay, thank you. Pass it to the next one.
I think my favorite subject would probably be history.
History. I'm very interested in history too. Part of my thesis that I wrote at Oxford is history. History of education, yeah, okay. Do you, by the way, do you appreciate your history teacher?
Yep.
And many people who, who researched and wrote history books?
Yeah,
I
like to read them all.
Okay.
My favorite subject is also history.
And what history is world history?
Like any history.
Any history?
Yeah, any history I will study. And I appreciate my teachers and everybody.
Good.
Huh? What? What am I supposed to say? Oh, yes, my favorite subject. My favorite subject is computer science. Oh, yes, I appreciate my computer science teacher a lot.
Okay.
My favorite subject is either maths or science, and I appreciate my teachers.
My favorite subject is music, and I appreciate all of my teachers and parents.
My favorite subject is English, and I really appreciate all of my teachers and my parents for supporting me.
My favorite subject
subject is fine art, and I appreciate it, teacher.
My favorite subject is music. It just helps me express myself. I'm very experimental. I appreciate my teachers. I don't think I appreciate anyone else. It's just, I feel a lack of connection even with myself. I just am not me.
It
ever
will
since
get
4
better.
years.
If you do this, it will get better. Don't worry. Yes.
My favorite subject is history and computing. I'm really thankful for my teachers for inspiring me to like this subject, and I'm thankful for my parents for working hard and giving me this opportunity.
My favorite subject is science, and even though I'm not really good at it, I know I try, and my teachers also try hard to teach me.
Math. My favorite subject is math.
My favorite subject is music, and I appreciate all my teachers and my parents and my sibling.
My favorite subject is music too. It's really fun, and I like the teachers too.
My favorite subject is maths, and I appreciate my sister and my teachers for teaching me.
My favorite subject is science, and I appreciate my teachers and family supporting me.
My favorite subject is geography, and I'm thankful for my teachers and parents.
My favorite subjects are English and geography, and I really appreciate my teachers for trying as hard as they can to teach me, although I'm not the best in class.
My favorite subject is maths, and I appreciate my parents for supporting me along the journey.
My favorite subject is art, and I appreciate my teachers and parents for supporting me.
My favorite subject is art too, because you can express your feeling, and I thank everyone.
My favorite subject is history, and I appreciate my teachers and my parents.
My favorite subject is art because it's really calming for me. I love the teacher and I love art.
My favorite subject is biology, and I appreciate my teachers and my parents for inspiring me to work hard.
My favorite subjects are business and biology, and I thank my teachers for making the subject more interesting.
My favorite subject is science, and I appreciate my teachers.
My favorite subject is science too, but mostly I was concentrating on my breathing, so I didn't really know what to say else. Yeah. My favorite subject is also science, and I appreciate my parents, friends, and teachers for appreciating and supporting me.
My favorite subject is math and science, and I appreciate my friends, family, and teachers for supporting me.
Oh. You say it. Oh, okay. I don't have a favorite subject, but I appreciate all the teachers.
My favorite subject is math. I appreciate my teachers.
My favorite subject is also math, and I appreciate all the teachers I've had.
My favorite subject is maths and geography, and I'm appreciated for the teachers for being so patient.
My favorite subject is business, and I appreciate all my teachers.
My favorite subject is math, and I appreciate my mom and dad and my teachers for leading me to the good path.
My favorite subject is biology. I appreciate all my teachers and my parents.
My favorite subject is history, and I appreciate all the people around me.
My favorite subject is art. Ever since I was a kid, I saw how creatures were drawn in art, and it's what made me love art. When I draw something, I feel like I'm creating something passionate. I'm grateful for my art teacher in this school, my parents, my brother, and my cats.
Thank you. This is the beginning. the more you can appreciate in your life because you have a lot more, the happier you would become. And as you can see in the video clip, when you are in appreciative mind, your hormone changes. Okay, the hormone, what they call the American pronunciation, anti-aging hormone, that keeps you younger. People who are interested in biology, maybe one or two I heard earlier, you can talk about the telomere, the cell replacing itself, that process. So this simple practice has a big impact on that process, And when we are stressed out, the hormone that are produced in our brain, as you know in biology, there's cortisol hormone, adrenaline, and that can make you sick. That can also slow your learning process, everyone's learning process. So when we come back after the break, we do more of this, but we're going to focus on something specific. We take 15 minutes break, okay? 15 minutes break, and then please come back. Thank you.